Alright, as you can see, I have a hard time keeping my vow to myself that I would take a break from bismuth so that I can go out there and make some connections in life. But I continue to draw inspiration from the realities of making bismuth and how it works in my real life. See, when you melt a pot of bismuth, right, you got a steel pot and you got bismuth about that high and you melt it, and then you slowly turn off the heat and it starts crystallizing. You can't see what the end product is. And you have to get the timing right. If you pour the excess bismuth out too early, you end up with something like that. That doesn't even solidify all the way around. If it's a little bit on the late side, it might start to already fill in. This one wasn't so bad, but it could have been a little bit earlier, right? And then somewhere in between, you get something like that or like that. Now, obviously, once you start to pour it out, you can't really turn back, right? And it kind of reminds me how I deal with people in my everyday life, right? When you ask a girl out on a date, if it's too early, if it's too late, neither of them are ideal, right? At the workplace, you're trying to take credit for some work that you did, and you want to ask for some kind of accommodation, whether it be a vacation day or the promotion or a raise or whatever the situation is. If it's asked too early or too late, right? If it's asked during the wrong economic climate, right? It's not going to go very well. Now with bismuth, if you do it too early or too late, you got to start over and remelt it, and depending on how many times you do it, you got to take the slag and heat it up in a furnace to reduce it back into bismuth. I showed a video of that at one point. Now, in your everyday life, you do get to start over, but you got to keep your body young, right? And if you keep your body young, you can just keep pouring and pouring and pouring. Maybe you ask the girl on a date at the wrong time. You can try again next month, right? You ask for the vacation day at the wrong time of the season or whatever. I got time to correct my mistakes with my boss, right? So that's why it's important to keep your body healthy.